Why is it that when you multiply a positive number by another positive number, the result is positive? But when you multiply a negative number by another negative number, the result is positive. There is a logical reason why this is so. And in this video, we'll be uncovering the reason behind this concept. So if this topic is of interest to you or is something you have been curious about, I urge you to watch to the end of this video as I will be showing you why a negative number multiplying a negative number gives a positive answer. We have positive 3 multiplying positive 2. So in multiplication, these two numbers perform different functions. So this first number here tells us what to do about this second number, that is the action to take. While this 2 here is that thing, that action we are doing. This 3 is telling us to take 3 steps of positive 2. So let me illustrate this in a number line for easy understanding. In this number line, the positive numbers are to our right and the negative numbers are to the left. So to illustrate 3 times 2 on this number line, this 3 here is telling us to take 3 steps of positive 2. So we are going to be moving forward or towards the right, starting from 0. So we have the first step would be at 2, the second step would be at 4, and the third step would be at 6. So 3 times 2 is equal to 6, just like we have here. So I'm multiplying 3 times minus 2. Recall that this first number here tells us what to do about the second number. So we are now going to take 3 steps of negative 2. In this number line, negative 2 is towards the left. So if we are taking 3 steps, it means we'll be moving backwards. So starting from 0, the first step would be at 2, the second step would be at minus 4, and the third step would be at minus 6. So 3 times minus 2 is equal to minus 6. So far so good. We have been able to show a positive number multiplying a positive number and a positive number multiplying a negative number. How about if we have it as minus 3 times 2? In multiplication, negative sign does not necessarily mean we have to move backwards in the number line. It also means the opposite of. So see what I mean here. Recall that we said this first number tells us the action to take about the second number, right? So if we decide to ignore this negative sign and just deal with 3 times 2, it means that we are taking 3 steps of 2 forward, right? Because it's positive. So we move here 1, 2, and 3, right? But because of this negative sign, this negative sign is going to flip or change whatever action we are going to take to this second number. So instead of moving forward, we'll be going backwards because of this negative sign. So in essence, the negative sign cancels the action we are to take for this second number. So because this number here is positive, instead of us going forward, this negative sign affects it and we're going to do the opposite and go backwards. Therefore, instead of taking 3 steps of positive 2, we're going to be taking 3 steps of negative 2. So we move here 1, 2, and then 3. And that's why minus 3 times 2 would give us minus 6. All right. In this case now, the negative sign is attached to the first number, is also attached to the second number. If we ignore this minus attached to this first number, it means that we should just take 3 steps of negative 2. And that means going backwards, right? 1, 2, and 3. It will stop at minus 6. But because of this negative here, it means we should do the opposite. So instead of going backwards, we are now going to take 3 steps of positive 2. So we have 1, 2, and then 3. So that's why minus 3 times minus 2 will give us 6 as the answer. So now you can see that a negative number multiplying a negative number, it gives a positive result because the negative attached to the first number cancels out or reverses the first negative direction. I hope this explanation finally gave you the logic. If it did, please hit that like button and subscribe for more videos. And let me know what other math concepts you would like me to uncover. Bye and see you in my next video.